is you need to get organized here, Leo. Hey there, Leo, and welcome to your week of November 8th, 2021 General Tarot reading. We're going to be looking at your energy coming into this week, Leo, as well as some possible challenges and outcomes for you this week. We're going to clarify all those cards and tie everything off with an oracle card at the end, so you're going to want to stick around for everything. These are general readings, though, Leo, so some, all, or none of this may resonate with you. We got a pop out for you already, but if it does resonate with you, that's fantastic. If it doesn't, it's just not your message, and don't try to make anything fit that doesn't. So thank you so much for being here, Leo. We got a pop out for starting you off with a star. I love it. And we also got the Queen of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Wow, you should definitely go give Aries reading a checking out as well, because they also had the star and the Two of Pentacles in their energy to start things off too. So very interesting. Must be something going on with you fire signs this week. But we got starting things off with the star card, sign of Aquarius. You might be dealing with Aquarius, might have Aquarius in your chart. If you do, let me know down in the comments below. Always love to hear that kind of stuff. But the star card, you're really focusing down on this wish you have, this big time wish that you want to come true, which is beautiful. I love it. I always love that. It's always good to have goals and accomplishments and, things we want to have in our minds that we want to achieve or want to come true here. It's always good to be striving for something, not just to be like a wandering generality, just wandering around being like, well, I just want to be happy or something. It's always nice to have something specific you want to come true. So that's beautiful. Could also be saying you're having a bit of a glow up this week as well. So I love that as well. So looking good, feeling good. Maybe buying a new outfit for yourself this week and looking fine. So I love that. That's awesome. Speaking of looking fine, we got the Queen of Wands as well. So I feel like that's you coming in this week as well. The Queen of Wands is the most sensual card in the deck. So that's lovely. Like I say, you're going to be looking good this week, Leo. So I'm loving that. The Queen of Wands also is very motherly and nurturing when it comes to your passions and desires. Making sure those are in a good place, right? So really fostering those in a big time way. So I love that. So really focus down on your passions and desires this week as well. That sounds awesome. And we also got the Two of Pentacles here. Two of Pentacles can be a card of kind of being stuck on the grind, where you're kind of just making sure that everything's good, but you're not going backwards, but you're not going forward either, right? It's a good card that way, where it's like you want to maintain a situation if you're in a good spot. That's beautiful. But if you're in a situation where you're kind of like, this isn't ideal, I want something more, which is what I was talking about with Aries as well, where they also had the star and the Two of Pentacles. It's like you want to accomplish something, but you're in a spot where you kind of can't move forward. So that might be a little bit unfortunate for you, but it could also just be saying like you're making sure you're maintaining this awesomeness, this glow up, this, feeling good, right? So I like that. So that's awesome. So let's take a look and see what we got for some possible challenges here for you, Leo. All right. Got the Chariot coming in. Got the Emperor, that's Aries, showing up. And we got the Five of Cups as well here. All right, so we're starting things off. Chariot, sign of Cancer. So again, you might be having some Cancer in your chart, might be dealing with a Cancer as well. I'm a Cancerian myself. I'm a Cancer sun, so we might be Cancer buddies. Let me know down in the comments below. But the Chariot is awesome. It's a card of, going out there and trying to succeed, going out there and, taking the reins and taking actions. Where it's in your challenge position, it might be a case where you're not taking action. You're not heading towards your dreams. You're not heading towards your goals, right? We were talking a bit about that with the Two of Pentacles, where, you're not moving forward. Could be that case. Or it could just be saying as well, those are kind of a challenging thing for you to do at this time. You just might not be in a situation where you can advance forward at this time as well. We also have the Emperor here, sign of Aries, so you may really definitely want to go give that Aries reading and checking out. Same thing applies as with Cancer and Aquarius. Might be in your chart, might be dealing with one of those at this time as well. The Emperor, that's that big boss energy, right? The big boss man, the big boss woman as well. Don't worry about gender, it's just energy here. But I feel like it might be a challenge to be kind of in that authoritative, mature, kind of energy where you're the boss and you're taking command and you're going forward here. Like really, I feel like that's a struggle for you this week, is taking command and going forward, because we're seeing here with the Emperor and the Chariot that is that kind of like how do I go forward? How do I complete something? How do I, do that kind of stuff at this time when there's so much right now that like is kind of stationary for you at this time here. We also got the Five of Cups, where I feel like this is really where your problem is that you're really focusing too much on something that's been lost. And I was talking to Aries about that as well, where I feel like they were too tunnel visioned on like the grind and working and maintaining, and it's like heading towards their goals. I feel like they were too focused on that. That might be the same for you, where it's like you're too focused on something that may have passed you by, a missed opportunity, right? With the Five of Cups, if you turned around here, you would see there's still two cups here, but more importantly, you'd see there's a bridge leading to this town in the distance, right? So I feel like for you as well, Leo, that this is a situation where you need to take the blinders off and have a look around rather than be focusing down on what has already transpired. So let's take a look at some possible outcomes for you. See if we're barking up the right tree or not here, Leo. See what's going on, all right? Got the Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Magician. All right, so here we are. The Queen of Pentacles, focusing down on your abundance. We have two queens here. That's half of an Empress, so we're kind of in that territory. Like if an Empress popped out, that would be great, because then that would be kind of Emperor, Empress, divine counterparts. That's always a lovely thing to see. But with the Queen of Pentacles coming out here, focusing down, nurturing your wealth, your health, and your time at this time as well this week. So I feel like that's something you really need to focus down on. Maybe you need to get a schedule going. Maybe you need to get a budget going. Maybe you need to go on a diet, something like that. And I feel like that's what's going to kind of help you clear things up here. Maybe that's all what's happening here for you at this time, is you need to get organized here, Leo. This might just be a case where you're just kind of disorganized, and if you just clean it up a bit, you're going to find that like magic bullet to kind of get you through and push through and become the Emperor and focus and go forward like the Chariot, which is beautiful. The High Priestess here saying trust your intuition. So I feel like what's the thing you need to clean up. You need to clean up, do you need to clean up your eating habits? Do you need to clean up your budget? Do you need to clean up your scheduling? Like, what is it? Or something else entirely relating to your physical world. Like, what is that thing you need to kind of tidy up and focus down on? I feel like the High Priestess is letting you know that, yeah, you gotta go for that, and like it's probably something that you've known for a while, right? So I like that. And we got the Magician, the Master Manifestor here as well. That's awesome, because the Magician is the person who is the action taker, who's like, I'm going to manifest, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to try and get things going here. While the Chariot is like the take the reins, let's go. The Magician is more like the manifestation of like, something isn't going on right now and I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to work towards that, right? So that's fantastic. So I feel like, again, you know what that is, what that thing you got to manifest and what you can use to churn things around for you. So that is phenomenal. So let's get into your clarifiers here, Leo. See what's going on. Thank you so much for being here, Leo. I appreciate you sticking around this far. After your clarifiers, though, we're going to tie everything off with an oracle card after this. So you're going to want to stick around for that too. So we got to pop out for you already. So thank you so much, Leo. And let's see what we got going on for you here. All right, we got the Nine of Cups starting you off. We got the Ace of Pentacles. And we got the Moon. We got Pisces coming in here. So same applies here for all the other signs we've been talking about. Might be dealing with a Pisces, might have Pisces in your chart. Let me know down below. But here we are. The Nine of Cups is a card of satisfaction, fulfillment. Hello, Spike. I don't know if you caught him walking just out of frame there. But it is a card of satisfaction, fulfillment, and feeling like you're on the right path and you're heading in the right direction. What's beautiful about the Nine of Cups, and I mentioned the Emperor and the Empress earlier about the divine counterparts. The Nine of Cups, when two people come together with the Nine of Cups energy, you get the Ten of Cups, which is your dream life and dream partner and dream everything happening for you. So that's beautiful as well. So I feel like for some of you, this might be a bit of a love reading where you kind of want love and stuff. And there's a lot of people who come to tarot looking for that. I've seen more than my fair share of love-stricken or love-lorn people out here, and there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, for some of you, this might be a love reading. Some of you might not be, though. I'm not really getting a love reading here, but I have, you know, some hints here and there. But like here again, I just feel like at this time you're very kind of satisfied with the direction you're heading in, but not necessarily the results, right? We got the Ace of Pentacles as well. I feel like, you know, there's something here you can grow, right? The Queen of Pentacles talks about nurturing something. I feel like you have an idea, right? Maybe it's something as simple as a friend mentioned to you a budgeting app, or a friend mentioned like a diet, or a family member talked about like how they scheduled out their day, or you heard about it online or something, right? I feel like you have this seed somewhere and you just need to nurture it with that Queen of Pentacles. So that's beautiful as well. And Pisces with the moon represents partial illumination. We can't see all ends. Don't beat yourself up about that. Just because you don't know how something's going to work out doesn't mean it's not worth putting some time and investing into that. So let's take a look and see what we got going on for clarifiers for your challenges here, Leo. See what's happening there as well. All right. Let's see what we got. Got the Six of Wands, the Emperor again, and the Two of Cups. All right, so that's a really strong sign when the Emperor, when a card repeats like this, like the Emperor has here, especially when it's clarifying itself, such as this. So with that, the Emperor clarifying itself is just very strong message of saying like, hey, like you are having some trouble with authority and establishing authority and establishing that command and maturity that you want here at this time. And especially with the Six of Wands coming in here too, the Six of Wands is a card of leadership as well. So again, I feel like that's very much something you're having a hard time here, is like really establishing control over something. So again, that might be kind of a case where, like I was talking about schedules and budgets and diets and things like that, where it might be a case of just saying like, hey, you just have a hard time sticking with them and having authority over maybe even just yourself, right? Where it's just kind of a struggle with yourself to like maintain like something like that. They say it takes, I think something like 45 days to like develop a habit, right? Like if you do, I can't remember, it's like 15 or 45. It's something like that. It takes that long to develop a habit. So don't beat yourself up if you get like 5 or 10 days in and like you can't keep up with it. Just keep trying, because eventually it is going to click for you here. Again, Six of Wands, card of leadership and success and celebrations. Again, just having some trouble with that as well. And the Two of Cups here could just be a choice for you. Twos represent big time choices in tarot. But the Two of Cups can also represent, again, that soulmate connection. So again, it could be a love reading for somebody where we're just kind of, you're looking for love and just not finding it. Maybe you're looking for an emperor to go, you know, maybe you're looking for that authoritative person, or maybe you're looking for a Cancerian or somebody who is like a very much take charge, have success kind of person. So let's take a look at some outcome clarifiers for you here, Leo. See what's going on. Again, I would give that, oh geez, there's the Ten of Cups there that flipped. And there you are flipping as well, Leo. Look at all this. But let's take a look and clarify your outcome cards. There's a pop out for you. See what we got here for you. Again, I check out that Aries reading. Like the Aries has popped up in your reading twice now here. So I definitely go give that a check out, especially with the Two of Pentacles and the Sun or the Star coming up as well in your reading. And we got the Queen of Cups and the Judgment card here as well. So Four of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Judgment. Four of Swords is like that rest, that recovery. So maybe this is something where, you know, I'm not one to talk. I got a bit too much padding myself, but maybe this is a thing where you want to recover and get back down to a weight that you're comfortable with, that you enjoy, and you feel like you're at your best at. Might be something like that. Or it could be just saying like you really need to rest up and recover at this time as well. Hello, Spike, back again, I see, to mess with things. But it could also just be saying it's a time to kind of focus down on that kind of stuff. Maybe you need to, where I was talking a bit with Aries with their reading, they needed to more let their hair down and enjoy themselves. Maybe you need to kind of lock it down and be a little more, maybe a little more solid, solidarity. No, not solidarity. You need to spend a little more time in some solitude here a bit, where you're by yourself, is what the Four Swords can say. Is like you need to focus down on you at this time rather than trying to worry about everyone else. And maybe that's something you might be dealing with at this time, is where you're kind of putting out other people's fires, or you're worrying about someone else. And it's like, no, just focus on you for a change here. We got the Queen of Cups and the Judgment card as well. Queen of Cups saying here that you might be better suited to focus down on your emotions and getting really at peace with them and nurturing them and making sure they're in a good position rather than focusing down on someone else's. Or maybe you just need to find someone to talk to kind of sort things out for you, to find what you really need for yourself as well. And the Judgment card here as well, committing to something. Committing, like you're like, all right, this is what I'm doing. And the Judgment card's like you hitting the button saying, like, we're committed, we're doing this. So again, I feel like that might be a situation where you're committing to a budget, or committing to a diet, or committing to a schedule, something like that. So I like that a lot. So let's take a look and see what we got for you here. Oh, we got a pop out for you to start to get this to tie you off here. Thank you so much for making it this far. Hope this has been resonating with you, Leo. And we have got the White Raven Spirit saying trust in the magic. Yeah, just trust in the process. Trust in what, has worked for other people in the past, especially when we're talking about like diets and things like that. And talking about like schedules and budgets. So trust in what works and what has been successful. If we're talking about love as well here, just trust in the process. Trust that you will find your person in time, right? I know that everyone I ever see who wants like love readings or is talking about love in comment sections and stuff, they're like, I want my person now. And yes, I'm right there with you. I wish my person would just show up. But the thing is, you need to kind of focus down on you first and make sure you're good before you go after them, right? You need to be in a mindset when it comes to love, at least, of I want them, not that I need them, right? I don't need this person to complete me. I want them here because I want them to enhance my life, right? So that's what I got for you. If you want to help out the channel, Leo, you can leave a like down below. You can subscribe to the channel and check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one. That all helps out a ton. Thank you so much for being here, Leo, and I hope to see you in the next video.